As I went through the process and met everyone, and especially the interview process, and just saw the incredible leadership on this campus, I got real excited, and I saw honestly the unlimited amounts of potential of this, not only this university but our department.
Todd Thurman becomes the 8th athletic director in MSU Denver's prolific history.
I was thrilled to death when they offered me that job. I was excited. Then I have to try to figure out how I was going to sell my house and move here, but we're still involved with that right now. But it's been a great transition.
Thurman comes over from another Division II program in southwestern Oklahoma State, where he spent 12 years leading the Bulldogs. He helped the program claim 16 regular season and tournament championships, with 6 different teams reaching the NCAA postseason.
You know, we were able to turn a lot of things around there, build a lot of facilities, got the programs going in the right direction. We're 6 points away from winning a national title, in women's basketball, so we really had things turning around.
He also succeeded off the court and field by bringing the Bulldogs a brand new court and field. Thurman helped the program raise $27 million toward facility upgrades, which included the construction of the Pioneer Cellular Event Center. It opened in 2014 and is a 93,000 square foot arena for men's and women's basketball and volleyball.
The event center was a collaboration of so many different things that we had to go about, but we were able to sell just as far as the naming rights of even rooms and actually the building itself. There's people that want to be a part, but I'm going to tell you right now, nobody wants to be a part if they're not inspired. So we want to inspire people, and part of that is to get our people out there and get them in front of people and let them know that MSU Denver's a special place, and I think it'll come big time after we get going.
Before he was an athletic director, Thurman was leading the Southwestern Oklahoma State men's basketball program as their head coach for 3 seasons. He also led the charge for the NEIA Wayland Baptist program for 7 years prior to that. He brings both experiences as a head coach and as a student athlete.
I relate to them. I understand what they go through. I know what it's like to be on a bus for 11, 12, 13 hours. I understand what happens when you have someone get hurt during the season that's a key player. I understand what it's like to try to do a lot with a little when it comes to budgets. There's really nothing that they go through or what they deal with that I haven't been through as one of those areas.
Thurman spent most of his life in Oklahoma and will be leaving his home state for the first time in more than a decade. But he's excited to take on the challenges that downtown Denver presents to MSU Denver.
I think it got to a point where I'd like to see a different challenge. I want to see what we could do to the next thing, see my philosophies work in other places. And, obviously, everybody liked to live in Colorado. I like the weather, these type of things as well. But Denver's always seemed to be a special place. It just seems to be, modern and pushing forward.
One of those obstacles is not just an MSU Denver issue, but a worldwide one.
So there's a lot of these things that we have planned that we're ready to get after as soon as we get through, dealing with having a virus that's floating around. I always compare it to like a coach. I've got a point guard and he's my All-American and he goes down mid-season. We're undefeated. Like, what do you do? Well, you go to the next one. There's not a lot you can do about it. So what do we do now? We deal with this problem, and it's a major problem. We handle it. Then we move on. Then we get ready. But you don't lose that focus. You don't lose, we still come up with our plans, our contingency plans, the things we can do now and the things we're going to do later.
Thurman has never been afraid of a good challenge and can't wait to wrap his arms around this Roadrunners program.
People say dream jobs, things like that, but this is about as close as it gets to it. Because this is a job that at our level, at the Division II level, to me is considered, in my opinion, it was top 5 in the country. And I think that it will take some time, but we're going to be there again.
Next week, we go behind the scenes with our storied volleyball program. Head coach Jenny Glenn has developed a 6-pillar approach to help MSU Denver reach amazing heights in Division II.